Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. We're doing a live read. I normally don't do live reads, and I sound like I've been through the war. I just got home from my benefits job. So, Leo, we're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread at the end. We're going to do the all signs if you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case there's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation from somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. All right, I did not do a pre-shuffle, and I'm slightly unprepared for this because I'm not used to doing live, so I'm going to try to get used to this. So, Leo, let's take a look at your money. I'm going to use the Light Seers deck for this. So we're going to see what's going on. Oh man, I do sound... I sound like I've been through the war. Kind of feel like I've been shot out of a cannon. And cards are popping out. What's going on? I will take those. Ugh. Wow. Wow, wow. I'm actually going to show you the bottom card first. Look at this. Look at this. So, I know Leos like money. I mean, let's be honest. If you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo, you like money. You like to spend. You like to have a good time. Who doesn't, right? What self-respecting Leo doesn't like having a good time? And this cat is going to get on my nerves, and I'm not going to have it. Hairball? Alright, so I'm going to read it in this order. So in the past, there was, I don't know if somebody owed you or something. Someone tried to make something right in the past. There was a little bit of risk-taking behavior, taking a leap. Currently, you're, well, I like this though, but you're going to actually block out distractions. So look at this. So right now, financially, you might be, there is a possibility that some of you all, I don't want to say living beyond your means, but it popped into my head as soon as I said some of you all. The words living beyond your means popped into my head. So hopefully that's not the case. But look, when it comes to money, I don't think you're enjoying making it and you're enjoying spending it, but I don't know if you're really taking the time to think long term. So I think that could be the issue right now. This could be you blocking out people that are asking for money. I don't know if that's the case or not, but in the near future, you may be having people asking you for money. Oh, can I borrow? Or, hey, can you spot me this? Or, I don't have enough for blah, blah, you know. So, in the distant future, you're going to feel, I don't know if I like that. I want to get clarification on the Ten of Swords on the distant future. Because look, you got the Ten of Cups on the bottom. I am going to warn some of you Leo folks. I know you don't want to start your reading off with a warning, but just be careful with your money. Just be careful when it comes to spending. I know you like to have a good time. I know you like having fun and you like having nice things. Now, if you have Venus in Cancer, you may not be so much, or if you have Venus in Virgo, you may not be so much in like this. But if you are a full-blown Leo, you like having a good time. Just be careful that it doesn't cause you to find yourself chasing after money afterwards, because the Ten of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords. I see you like just kind of like chasing. It's almost like you're chasing the dollar. If that is my neighbor. All right, so I'm trying not to have distractions. This is why I've avoided doing lives, because I don't want dogs barking and the neighbors roaring through on four-wheelers and everything going crazy. So let's look at your career. Let's see what's going on there. A lot of you are thinking long-term right now. When it comes to career, you're thinking long-term. So let's see what's going on. Okay, in the past, look at that. You got the Fool card twice in your reading. Twice. This is Aquarius energy. It's also, it can be risk-taking behavior, because look, see how this person is about to like step off a cliff, fall off a cliff, or step off a cliff. So just be really careful when it comes to the risk-taking behavior. I mean, nothing wrong with having a good time, but in this case, in the past, with a job situation, you took a leap of faith, you took a risk of some sort. and it may be in a risky, kind of a risky, you know, I don't want to say leap, but possibly. What in the heck? Okay, so in the most recent past, what is the devil energy? Is it that you, what happened? That doesn't make sense. Well, if you were the boss, then I don't know how this decision making, was it decision making? It could have been. Okay, so for those of you who are bosses, you may not, I hate to start off your warning with all these, or start your reading with all these warnings, but it does feel like that. If you are the boss in the most recent past, you may have had to make decisions on things dealing with your people, and you may have made the decision not so much based on who was best qualified for something, but you may have made it more based with who you liked the most. Not qualified, but liked. Because with the Devil card clarified by the Two of Wands, it's decision making, but it's not the healthiest decision making. So there may have been, you know, someone might have like blown up your ego, and that you could have chosen them for something that maybe you should have chosen somebody else for. And I know you Leos probably don't like criticism. I get it, but I'm just giving you that warning. So currently, look at this. There's drama, and it could be because of that. Somebody, maybe if you are the boss, if you're not the boss, then it could just be some of you all may feel like you were the one that should have been chosen for something. And there's going to be drama. Right now there's drama, it looks like, on the job. So there could be some drama and chaos, some competition. You're going to reconnect with somebody. It could be a former coworker, boss, job, something. But you're going to be, or if you have your own business, it could be like a former client. You're going to be revisiting and meeting up with somebody. You know what? It could happen during, which would make sense, during the Venus retrograde. So in July or August. And then the more distant future. I am not restarting. Restart tonight. My laptop is trying to restart itself right now, and I'm like, no, I'm doing a live stream. So what is there going to be regrets about, though? So if you reconnect with somebody, is there going to be regret? Why is there regret? It's decision making. It's all about choices. So, ooh. Okay, so be very, very careful when it comes to choices. Who you choose for things, and if it's like between two jobs, choosing between two jobs, because heartbreak on the bottom. You get disappointment, heartbreak. I don't like that. And then the Five of Wands, like fighting and just chaos, drama, and fighting. I don't like that. Is there any advice for you? I am going to remind you to think long term, think your professional reputation, think about your commitments, and make sure that you don't have any kind of situation that goes on that you look back with regret. The Five of Cups, regret, and it ends up being some kind of lesson learner that sticks with you. It may prove to be some kind of like thing that you don't look on fondly, like kind of an embarrassing moment in time. So make sure, I especially want to warn any Leo, during the Venus retrograde cycle that happens in July, August, September, be extremely careful in the late summer, early fall, because if you get involved with somebody you work with, it could prove to be very embarrassing. It could end up costing your job, your career, make you look bad, so just be really careful about that. All right, so what is going on in the love department? We're using the runic tarot for that. So I want to kind of try to fly through this. I don't know if I can or not. How long? Okay, we've already 9 minutes. All right. I don't. Oh, it doesn't show it on this. Okay. It doesn't show it on that. Oh, and you know what? It's not showing me the live chat either. It's not showing me live chat. All right, hold on a second. Is it showing? somehow. I can't see that. It's not letting me see that. All right, that's fun. Okay, so let's look at your love life. Okay, so in the past there was waiting. Who or what were you waiting for? I'm assuming you were waiting on somebody, either waiting on a particular person or waiting for somebody to come in. And so it had to be on a particular person because the Nine of Swords, stressing out and losing sleep over it. So currently, what's going on? Wow. Y'all might be closing that out. You might be putting an end to that. And then in the near future, you're going to get an offer of love. Ooh, and look at that. It's from somebody that you're going to find very, very attractive, very sexy. They're going to come across as just someone who you find really good looking, you're very attracted to. But you have your guard up. And is it because of what happened in the past? Okay, so is this love offer for somebody, from someone new or the past person? If it is the past person, it's going to be somebody that feels like they don't have a lot to offer. They may have self-worth issues, and maybe that's them with the trust issues. But they like attention, and I think they get attention. There might be some competition over this person too. All right, so let's do the overall. What is in the general spread? Let's see what's going on in the general. So the full card repeated twice. That's Aquarius energy, and nothing else repeated. All right. Okay, so you put an end to something. Competition, maybe? So right now you're focusing on long-term investment, just long-term in general. And you may be finding yourself holding back from someone. It could be like this past person. They may want to... So if there's a past person you're holding back from in the near future, it's somebody who has unhealthy attachments, I think it's like bad habits. I don't know. They could have an actual habit, like, you know, a drinking or drug habit, but or it could just be somebody's codependent, but just unhealthy habits. But look at that, holding back. Wow. Ooh. So Leo, a lot of Cups energy in your reading. Cups is, you know, emotions, love. You know, with the Nine of Cups and the more distant future, that's, you know, that's wish fulfillment. So I'm going to say, with the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, just be careful that you're being realistic in love. And, I mean, you're going to have lots of choices. I mean, you may not like all of them, but you're going to have lots of choices. But just be careful. Make sure you're being realistic. And if you deal with anybody, make sure, obviously, that that their head isn't in the clouds. They're not being all idealistic. You know, they're down to earth. You know, when it comes emotionally down to earth, I guess is the best way to put that. There's your card, though. But you have, look at this. You have a reason to be happy because things are growing. So I like that. So let's take a look and see. We'll do the all signs if you're dealing with an Aries, etc. So let's see. Eight of Wands flipped out, upright. So things are going to happen quickly. So if someone's coming in, if it's a new person or an old person, things are going to be moving very quickly. You may be getting communication from somebody out of the blue. If you're dealing with an Aries, yep, look at that. The Aries is going to come rushing in because they feel like you're their other half. You're their soulmate. If you're dealing with a Taurus, you're not going to hear much from them right now. I don't know if they're trying to manifest their way back into your life or if they're just trying to manipulate. Are they trying to manipulate with their silence? I still get holding back energy, so it doesn't really say. Well, they're heartbroken. Okay, so maybe that's what's going on. The Taurus is heartbroken. Gemini's being quiet. They feel like things are done. Cancer, you make them happy. Maybe live at a distance. Or are they acting distant? I don't know if they're... Well, they might be walking away too, because I just saw the 8 of Cups. But you make them happy, so that makes no sense. If you're dealing with a fellow Leo, you are their wish, and at the same time, they feel left out in the cold. So I don't know if you're ignoring them or what's going on. If you are dealing with a Virgo, they're going to reach out to you, but they have trust issues. If you're dealing with a Libra, they are in bitchy mode. They're looking at this for the long haul, and they're trying to see what they've gotten out of it. And they're trying to be patient, but they're very it's almost like blamey energy, very cold and bitchy. Scorpio, they are they trying to move on to calmer waters, or are they just trying to move on in general and be a player? Because it looks like they're trying to move on and be a player. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, wow, they want to commit. Ooh. They do have some control issues though. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they do have control issues, but they want to commit. They want to move. I think maybe want to move in with you. Capricorn feels like it's a disaster, and so if they feel like it's a disaster, they're waiting. What are they waiting for? They're waiting on you. Are they waiting? They're waiting for a disaster. That makes no sense. They're waiting for a disaster. All right, Aquarius is they're actually busy working right now. They may want to work on it as well, but they're stressing out and losing sleep. What are you doing that's making them lose sleep? Oh, the Aquarius feels like it's taken too long. That's kind of weird, because usually it's the other way around, right? Normally, Leo would be the one that's like rushing things, and Aquarius would be taking their time. But Aquarius feels like it's taking too long, and it's stressing them out. Either it's taking too long, they haven't heard from you. I'm not really sure. Pisces is confused. They have secrets. They have irrational fears. They're spying on you. They can't figure out what to do. They don't know what's going on, so they're spying on you. All right, and with that said, and I don't know, this has actually been a little bit shorter of a read. I am going to have to get used to this whole live situation. I'm not used to it, so with that said, Leo, thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.